The Office for Young People is the arm of the Archdiocese of Singapore that takes care of young people who are post-confirmation up till they are 35 years old. One of the visions of the Office for Young People is to raise up a generation for Christ, that every young person will have a profound and deep encounter with Jesus and to grow in discipleship, to know Jesus, to love Jesus, and to become like Jesus, especially in the work of evangelization.
It really showed me what it was to really live a life in the church, to live part of a community, to trust in God, to live in faith, to live without wanting anything but to just love God and to be loved by Him. I think that's the biggest thing that OYP gave to me. It changed my life forever.
I think OYP has really helped me a lot, not only in my journey with Christ, my work with Christ, but I think through living out as a Catholic in my daily life.
I really began to discover also what it meant to have an active relationship with God, and not to just have God when you go to church or when you pray or when you're in trouble, but to have God active in every single part of your life and in every single aspect.
It has helped me to encounter Jesus not only in OYP but also outside school, and I feel that it's very important because if I only can encounter Jesus, for example, in like OYP or in church or like in retreats, then my faith won't be alive. And OYP has really taught me to encounter Jesus in like even the littlest of things.
Over the years, we have many programs. We've done many retreats from all different levels of age groups. And I see the fruits of this is allowing the young people to encounter Christ. And I think this is the stage where which they need to be reminded of who they are by encountering Jesus.
So I remembered on one of the nights at the prayer ministry, the pastor actually said that I see a vision of Jesus waiting for you at the well. I felt, wow, our God is so real. Like He's a living God that comes to me. Like, you know how He went to the Samaritan woman to wait for her as well.
And so I think the first call of the church today to young people is really to help them reignite their faith, to come and to know Jesus, to fall in love with Him, to follow Him into the world. So today I think in OYP we're not just interested in young people doing work or doing some form of humanitarian work. We're really interested primarily in having men and women with a deep faith to coming to know Jesus and fall in love with Him, and the good works will flow from their faith and from their love for the Lord.
And to me, OYP is that force of forming us as disciples to know how to do it as well. It pretty much reminds me that we are called to all the disciples and apostles, pretty much like Peter and Andrew going out and being fishers of men.
For me, how I've really received Jesus at OYP has actually been more through serving, and I think through giving there's really a lot of receiving as well. Just building up your own faith and really preparing yourself before you share Jesus with others. And so through reaching out to others, I think God has really worked very mysteriously to continue to build me up.
OYP is really like my second home, a place where I'm sure I can find a community of faith of people who believe and who actively desire to seek Jesus in their lives. And I guess we all start from different points in our lives, but I think the thing that OYP has taught me is that it is the journey together that makes all the difference.
One thing that is different about the OYP community is the level of acceptance and the level of inclusiveness here, regardless of the level of your faith or where you have been for this. It's really like coming back into the fold.
I've really come to appreciate that this is really how the church reaches out to these young people. It's an evangelical church in so many ways, and they follow this mission of continually evangelizing to even those who have already met Christ, who have already been baptized into His body.
I really hope that in our office, we're not just an office, although we're called an office, we're really a movement in Singapore of gathering young men and women who share a love for Jesus Christ and a dream for His church, to have a living and vibrant church, to set forth, to really have this domino effect, that they will really become this influence to nurture other young people to love the Lord and love His church as well.